It's the same thing. If I brought a song to the studio, I usually ended up singing it. And the same would happen for Robin or Morris.
The concerts, even without Robin and Morris, they are to some extent still a family affair, because your son Stephen plays guitar, and isn't it Morris's daughter who's singing with you?
Sammy, yes, Sammy's fantastic. And Stephen, my eldest son, fantastic lead guitarist. Fantastic primeval voice, heavy metal.
There's one bit of that, Barry, that's going to unsettle people. How a primeval heavy metal voice is going to gel with the Bee Gees. It's not easy at first glance to see that working.
You're forming a prejudgment of sorts. You have to go see it. You have to go see it, and then you'll understand.
At the same time as all this, you have mentioned your own family and the development of your own respective families. You are very unique in the world of showbiz in that you have been married for 47 years.
Well, no, we've been together for 46 years, and the 1st of September is our 43rd anniversary.
The secret?
Sense of humour.
Hers or yours?
A sense of humour. Both. We're still very much in love. We're the greatest friends. We talk to each other in a way that we don't talk to anyone else. You have. It's a relationship that's grown and grown over the years. And it doesn't happen for everybody, but it certainly happened for us.
Was it difficult for her at the outset of the relationship? Because at the point where the two of you began to go together, you'd have to assume that there were an awful lot of women following you.
Well, I have to assume. I love the ladies. I love the women. I love the ladies today, and I love to meet them and talk to them. But I'm very faithful. And yes, when I was about 19, 20 years old, I had a lot of fun.
Do you still enjoy...
What's that word again?
Yeah, the fun was ubiquitous, Barry. Let's go with that.
It was ubiquitous, yes.
Do you still enjoy the hard work of the touring and the travelling, or would you rather... Because I'm told you have a sort of a palatial pile in Miami. Would you not like to have the feet up in the sun permanently?
Well, not really, because I found out that over time, doing nothing is actually very boring, and you sit there with a remote in your hand and when you should be, if there's anything to be learnt from the enormous loss that we've had in this family, is to seize life and make each day count, and being the eldest and still being here is pretty strange for me. It's pretty unusual that all my younger brothers are not here, and that's very unique for me. Very, very strange, and I have to deal with that. So I seize life now.
It must also actually be very difficult and unusual for your mum, because your mum is still with you, isn't it? And she's your dad is now passed, as is 3 of your brothers. That must be very tough for her.
Well, I think it's tough for any large family, and the more people I talk to, the more I see how common that is. How many members of your family can pass in a short period. And the lessons that you learn from it. And if you're still there, seize life and sleep late.
Does she still continue to keep a pie in her handbag?
Yes, she still loves a meat pie. And she's 93 years old, and she's still very, very energetic. She wants to travel. She wants to see places. And then she can be very, very despondent on the other hand, So she goes one end to the other,
You mentioned
she misses her boys.
You mentioned the work that you have done with other writing on behalf of other people. The other one then that is rumoured was that you had a role writing for Take That, and the rumour is always poo-pooed. I don't suppose you'd choose to confirm it now, Barry, would you?
I'd confirm it if it was true, but it's not true. I heard that before. So another interviewer asked me about that, and to tell you the truth, I haven't even heard the song. The song that people are saying I had something to do with, I didn't.
That's Back for Good was the one that you were meant to have some in. Well, the rumour was that you had written.
There you go. No, that's the title, yes, but I haven't heard the song.
Are you currently in the process of writing for anybody else or with anybody else, or are you now mainly focusing on performance?
Right now I'm obsessed with bluegrass music, and I'm obsessed with the immigrant music. Original Scottish, Irish immigrants who came to America with either a fiddle or a banjo, and I've become obsessed with that. So I've become very good friends with Ricky Skaggs. My direction is probably going to be something in Nashville, making an album at Ricky Skaggs' studio, which would be my dream.
Out of curiosity, for people who are thinking about going to the show, you have been over the years so synonymous with your capacity to do a falsetto that they're not being rude. There will be a question to know: can you still get it up?
Yes.
Good. So people who
absolutely true.
Those who have come to like you in the higher range.
You have to buy a ticket. Well, it's still there. It's still strong, and you're probably going to hear some of that too.
Well, Barry, it has been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thank you, Anton. It's been my pleasure.
And Barry is going to be playing, is the Mythology Tour in the O2 on September the 25th. And obviously, if you want to go and see him, you can get tickets on ticketmaster.ie.